Ah, you're back.
Yes, forwards!
May Aelen give us peace.
What happened to Adele?
She fell off a cliff on the eastern mountain. We don't know how it happened, but hardly anybody believes Idale simply lost her balance.
A creature?
We don't know, but Lethair, one of the sisters who accompanied her, claims a novice pushed her.
You mean an elf killed another elf?
It was a long time ago, but there have been dark chapters in our past. We hardly have any laws, but Lethair has demanded that I lock up Betha. Lethair is a priestess. I can hardly refuse, but I have a feeling there is more than one lie in the air.
What happened to Adele?
She fell off a cliff.
Should I help you with the investigation?
You're a foreigner. They aren't likely to tell you anything. On the other hand, you have no customs and rules of an order that bind you. Question Betha, Lethair, and the guard Fenair. All three of them were with the High Priestess Idale on the Eastern Mountain. Try to find out which one is responsible for Idale's death. Once you've formed an opinion, come back to me.
I didn't do it! You must believe me!
Calm down. I am just here to question you. Tell me what happened.
Idale? I mean, the High Priestess Idale told me to carry the things she had prepared for a ritual prayer. Together with Lethair, who was to assist her in carrying out this ritual, and Fenair, we went up to that place on the cliff. I remember that Fenair went away to trace a sound we had heard. When I handed the High Priestess the artifacts, I noticed I had forgotten the Aelen chalice. As she was so often before, she was very annoyed and sent me off to fetch the chalice. I ran to the village as quickly as possible, but when I got back, there was nobody there. I went over to the cliff, and there she lay, dead. I found her just as she's now. You must believe me. Then suddenly Lethair was back there, accusing me. Fenair came back, and Lethair sent him to the other guards. I was so confused. That's all I know. Please, you must believe me. It's the truth.
And what about Fenair?
Oh, he's a decent fellow. One of the few humans that will tolerate up here. He voluntarily joined forces with us. He serves with the guards. I was glad he went with us. Who knows what sort of creatures are crawling around here?
Tell me something about Lethair.
Lethair is, very headstrong. I don't like her. She frightens me. She worked hard to become Adele's right-hand woman, and she makes the rest of us work just as hard.
Tell me something about yourself.
About me? There isn't much to tell. I'm just trying to serve Arin and my sisters as well as I can, even if it isn't always easy.
I have no more questions. Thank you.
What do you want, friend?
What do you want, human?
I want to ask you a couple questions.
Then Eileen must have sent you. I have already named the murderers. What's the point of all this?
Tell me what happened.
A foolish business. Very well. Adele went to the Eastern Mountain with us to carry out the ritual of purification, as most of the beasts had been driven away. There were Adele, myself, the novice Betha, and that uncouth Fenair, who was supposed to protect us. When we reached the crest, we separated. The inept novice had forgotten the Elen chalice and was sent back to town to fetch it. Fenair went off to track down the source of some noise. I set out to look for snow blossoms for the ritual. I must have been away for some time. When I got back, novice Betha was standing alone on the cliff, and the high priestess Adele lay dead in the valley. At that moment, Fenair returned. I sent him into town immediately to fetch the guards.
Then how do you know Betha pushed her into the valley?
The high priestess could be as hard as ice, and Betha often shed many tears. She hated Adele, I can tell you that.
Thank you. Farewell.
Have you been able to obtain the Firebane?
I have the Firebane, the secret knowledge of the dwarves.
Then you are ready. My sisters and I must tarry here. Idale has departed from us. A new priestess must be appointed. You, however, should not delay. We don't know how much time still remains, and the way to the Fire City is treacherous.
How do I get to Shaldoon?
The Imperials have sealed up the gates. We are unfamiliar with their magic, but we know there are dark elves, and they will help us break the seal of the Empire.
How is that supposed to happen?
This was once the city of the Norcanes. Years ago, my sisters drove the Dark Ones out of this holy place, but the spirits of the old lords continue to slumber beneath the ice. They built these gates. We hope we can find something in the tombs that we can use to open the gate. Betake yourself by night to the caves near the Western Bridge. That's where they sometimes ascend from the icy depths.
It's time Grim got the punishment he deserves. Shaldoon is awaiting us.
What does the rune desire? Yes.
Will be done.
Greetings, Fenair.
You know my name?
I know of Adele's death. Eileen has sent me to find out what happened here.
So Alina sent a foreigner. Looks like she doesn't trust any of us. How can I help you?
Tell me what happened here.
I was commanded to protect Betha and the High Priestess during a ritual. I believe it had something to do with purifying a desecrated site. So we went up onto the eastern mountain. Lethea came along. Adele chided Betha about some chalice. Then I heard footsteps above our path. I went up to have a look, but I couldn't find anything. When I got back, Lethea and Betha were standing on the cliff, and the High Priestess lay dead in the valley. Lethea sent me to town to call the guards. As I left, I heard her accusing Betha of pushing Adele into the abyss.
Who do you think did it?
I'd be inclined to suspect Lethea. She always wanted to become the High Priestess, and Betha would never do anything like that.
Thank you. I may come back a bit later.
How can I help you?
Did you find out who murdered Idale?
I think I know the truth.
Let's hear it.
It's not the way you think it is.
Speak. What have you found out?
It was the guard, Fenair.
Fenair? That loyal soul? You think he murdered her?
Yes, he did.
What gives you that idea?
You were the one who told me that Fenair had his eye on Betha. The way Idale was treating Betha must have gotten him madder than he will admit, but he can't hide it. He must have come back from his patrol earlier than expected, and when he challenged Idale, they got into a fight.
But that's just your surmise.
We'll never find out for sure, but we know that nobody heard a scream. Idale must have fallen down there in silence. She did, because Fenair first strangled her in his fury. If you examine Idale's corpse, you'll see several cuts on her neck that could have been made by armor gloves, like the ones Fenair wears. And he's the only one who wears gloves like that.
You're right. I noticed the marks, but Fenair's gloves never occurred to me. That poor fool. He has a good heart. Nonetheless, he's only human. Right away.
Here, follow me. At once. Fight, men! For the room! At my command! Follow me! Quickly! Follow me! The lines must hold!
Right away.
For freedom! Ready, and go! Forwards! Follow me! Quickly!
Now you are ready for an assault on the Crimson Empire. The Nevershade frontier is waiting for you.
I found a key among the spirits.
Use it to open the gate in the southeast. Behind it lies the path to the burning land of the Dark Ones. May the gods of light be with you. Now hurry.
Here!
It's time Grim got the punishment he deserves. Chaldun is awaiting us.
And go! Forwards!
Ready and able at your service.
At my command! Forwards! Quickly! Forwards! Follow me! Warriors, to me! At once! The lines must hold! And go! Careful! Enemies!
An enemy attack. Reinforce the defense, men.
Attack! Ready, and go! The lines must hold! This is an ambush!
They're everywhere.
For the rune!
Ready!
Close the ranks.
Follow me! Follow me! Quickly! The lines must hold!
Ready and able for the glory of Alir!
At my
Follow
command!
me.
The lines must hold!
Hold on, men.
At my
Quickly.
side! We're under attack!
What does the rune deserve?
Here! Quickly!
An enemy attack.
At my side! Quickly! At my command! We're under attack!
Reinforce the defenses!
Ready, at once! The lines must hold! Follow me!
Reinforce the defenses.
Understood. Yes, forwards! Follow me!
Reinforce the defenses.
Here, at once!
The runes are Reinforce the defenses.
Ready, send them to the River of Souls.
At my command!
Ready and able.
Ready and go! Follow me! Follow me! Follow me! We're under attack! Here! Attack! Off the battle!
Close the ranks!
Hold on, men.
At my command, follow me!
The rune
Very well.
calls will be done. At your service, the light.
We must drive them back.
They're everywhere!
Fight, men! Yes. Follow me. At once. Quickly. Forwards. Fight, men! Forward! Rune warriors, to me! For Awenir's honor!
Reinforce the defense back. We must drive them back.
Ready! Follow me! Rune warriors, to me! Hold your ground, men! At my command! The must hold! At my command! Follow me! We're under attack!
Back. We must drive
For
them
the
back.
rune!
The rune calls. Close the ranks.
Back. We must drive them back. Sir. Understood.
Ah, the rune is back.
The Blade Weaver is complete.
What a hard worker you are. Do you have another rune stone?
Yes, here.
There are 6 souls living in his chest. 6 that died in sorrow. A butcher liberated. There, the rune stone is doing its work. It is yours. May the Blade Weaver cut its deadly trail through the armies of your enemies.
At your command.
Rune's orders?
The rune's orders.
Ready. Follow me!
At your service.
At my command!
Hold on, men!
At my command! Follow me! Yes. Follow me. At once. Here, follow me! Follow me!